Hi everybody and welcome back. Well, we have made it back to the South. We have closed up our home in South Florida and we are back in the South. It took us a couple days to drive up, so I've had my share of interstate travel. But during that time, I started thinking about doing a question and answer video, and I've never done one before, but I do get a lot of questions, whether it's on my YouTube channel or through Instagram. And I hardly ever discuss some of these items, but I'm going to today, and so I thought I would touch on some of the questions that I get the most. And one of those questions is that people can detect a little bit of Southern accent in my voice, and they want to know where I am from. Well, I wasn't raised in the South, but I was raised by Southern parents, and because of my father's career, we traveled a lot. We traveled all over the United States and went to places outside the United States to live. And so I wasn't raised in the South, raised by Southern parents, and then my husband is a very Southern gentleman. So if you're around people who have an accent, you're going to pick that accent up. And apparently I have. So occasionally you're going to hear me speak with a Southern accent, and you'll hear me use some Southern pronunciations of words, and so I get corrected occasionally about some things, but that's fine with me. I can always improve, so I'm so glad that people are interested in anything that I put out, that if you want to correct me on a pronunciation of a word or how I have done something and shown you how to do it and you have a better way of doing it, let me know, because I love that interaction. Okay, now we'll get started with some of the questions that I received. One of them was, do you live in the Florida Keys? No, we don't live in the Florida Keys. We visit the Keys occasionally, and we did look at a home in Key West. But Key West is a very fun place to live, and that much fun goes a long way. So we decided it wasn't our lifestyle, and going for short visits is great, and we wanted to live close enough that we can go and visit anytime we want to. But a variation on that question, and I get this a lot, is why don't you tell us where you live? Well, if you're a YouTuber or you know someone who is a YouTuber, you come to realize that people watch your channel, you have viewers who become very familiar with you, and they feel that you are part of their life. And that's one of the things that I really love about being a YouTuber. However, there are some who watch your channel and they become very intrusive. They will send odd questions, they'll send odd comments, some nasty comments, and then you get your fair share of dick pics. So I decided when I started this channel that I was not going to give out my name. I used the Style Chase and not my name, and I was not going to be specific about where I live, because I don't want too much intrusion in my life. I want to have fun doing this and enjoy my viewers. However, until I feel a little more comfortable about my channel and maybe putting too much information out there, I'm going to continue being very general about where I live. And I think most of my viewers are fine with that. There may be a few who don't understand it. I received a really lovely comment from Julie Z. Fresh. Within that comment, she asked, what is it exactly that you do? Well, thank you, Julie, for your comment, and the short answer to that is I entertain friends and family. We travel a lot, and I love my YouTube channel. And my favorite part of my YouTube channel process is the editing. I love to edit, and so I'm hoping that I can develop it more and have longer videos. It does take quite a while to edit videos, but it's a fun process. But let's step back a few years, and I won't tell you what I do now, I'll tell you what I did. I used to be in the legal field. I was in the legal field for quite a few years, and my husband had a company that he started and he nurtured it, and he developed his company enough that we could decide after a while what type of life we really wanted. For me, you sit behind a desk during the day in and day out, and you start to daydream, and I thought, what do I want to do? So we decided and laid out a plan, and then we decided that I would stop work so we could travel, because his schedule was a little more flexible than mine. We started doing some travel, and then he decided that he was no longer going to have that business. So now we can do most of the things we want to do. We can travel, and I love to entertain friends and family, like I said, and we just have a lovely time. This is a great time for us, and I hope it lasts for a long time, and I hope that you do some planning in your life that allows you to do the same thing. So if you're much younger, start early and develop whatever talent you have. You develop your businesses, develop your career, and don't spend everything you make and then put it away, and one day you can do the things that you want to do. That's what we did. We both worked very hard during our life to be able to do these fun things. So I'm really appreciative of everything and every opportunity I've ever had, and so I am going to take advantage of that and enjoy what I'm doing. Who is your favorite designer? That would be, by far, especially for accessories, is Chanel. I do like Louis Vuitton, and I love Gucci, and I'm starting to like Balmain, but Chanel by far, because Chanel is so classic and it never goes out of style. It's not trendy. They do have some trendy pieces, but I try to veer away from those, because someday I want to have vintage Chanel, and I'm going to keep them around as long as I can. And also, when you look at international designers, international labels, you can shop throughout the world and find things that you like. But if you a lot of times if you go to another country, and I find this quite often, if you're in another country shopping and you say you just go into a little boutique, if you don't buy something that you're very cautious of in terms of design, you will bring it back to the United States, and especially to your hometown, and it's going to look a little odd. There's always some little quirk about it, whether it's a pair of shoes and the heel's not quite right, the shape is not, it looks great when you're on vacation and you think, oh, I found a great secret place to shop when I'm there. When you get it home, sometimes it doesn't work so well. So I tend to stay with design labels like Chanel, because I can always count on those to be classic pieces that I can use constantly. How old are you? Well, do people still even ask that question? I don't know. Well, Miss such and such, I'm not even going to tell everybody who sent this question, but I will tell you I was born in the 1900s. Where have you traveled? I've gotten this several times, and I get variations on this question as well. I've gotten a couple of viewers who've asked me to do a video indicating all of the countries that I visited, and I probably won't do that because I don't think you would enjoy watching a checklist video, but I have been to 43 countries, and I have been to all 50 of the United States, and so I can do videos on different locations and let you know great places to stay and where to eat, and I don't mind doing that at all. And then I can tell you some of the places that I really have enjoyed visiting that are really outstanding, and that is, one is Dubai. I loved Dubai, and I did a video on Dubai. You can find that. I think I did it last year. And then India. India was a true adventure. I loved being there, and I haven't done a video on India, so I'll have to give that some thought. I might do that. China, I have been to several times, and I love the inner part of China. A lot of tourists don't see the inner parts of China. A lot of people go to Beijing, and Beijing is incredible. It's more westernized now than it ever has been. I have been up the Amazon River, and I used to scuba dive, and so I have been diving with the humpback whales off the northern coast of Dominican Republic. I have been to Cambodia and Vietnam. All the exotic travel, the more exotic, the more I want to be there. And so I will keep you updated on some of those, and I might put together some more videos from travel that I've done in the past. I hope you've enjoyed this question and answer video that I've never done before. And if you have, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please tap the subscribe button, and I'll let you know every time I post a new video. And follow me on Instagram. Bye.